Howdy, I'm Dave West. This is the Civil Spoke. Today I want to talk about how to ride your bike with cars. There are two big things that I have learned in all my experience in riding in traffic, commuting back and forth 12 miles each way to and from work. The two biggest things I've learned. Tip number one on riding with cars: stay to the right of the road. If you know the traffic culture of a city, most people, especially during rush hour traffic, do not want to be held up. Normally I go somewhere between 16 and 17 miles an hour averaging. I'm not fast. That is significantly slower than what a car can go. If a cyclist is traveling towards the middle to the left-hand side of a lane and occupying that entire lane, especially if it's only two lanes of traffic, one going one direction, the other one coming the other direction, they're going to hold up traffic and they're going to make drivers very upset. I'm a driver. That would drive me crazy. Is it within your right to do that? Yes. According to vehicular cycling, it is within your right to take up that entire lane. Is it in your best interest to do it? No. Don't do it. This is completely unsafe. Do not ride your bike in the middle or in the full left-hand lane while you're riding on a normal road. Even if there's two lanes, one going one direction, the other one coming the other direction, still ride your bike on the as far to the right that is safe as possible. Now, when I say as far to the right that is safely possible, that means if there's a bunch of junk and rubbish next to the gutter. So if you're riding your bike and there's a white line, and I'm going to give you some examples of this, of me riding my bike and showing you what I'm talking about. Because I ride my bike over Jacksboro Highway Bridge, which is a significant shoulder, but the majority of that shoulder is taken up with all sorts of trash, stuff that's fallen off trucks, broken glass, gravel, stuff that's not good for your bike tires. It's really kind of bad for your bike tires. So a lot of rubbish and trash. At the same time, I don't ride my bike on the trash, but I don't ride my bike on the other side of the white line either. I stay on the white line or just to the right of the white line, in between the trash over here. Then it's blank, 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 nice and smooth pavement, white line, and then there's cars over here. And on Jacksboro Highway, AKA Henderson, AKA 199, cars go fast. And I've ridden my bike over that bridge, and I've ridden my bike on Jacksboro Highway a lot. I've ridden my bike a lot on that road, and nobody bothers me because I stay to the right. I let cars go past. Stay within 1 to 3 feet of the side of the road. Cars can easily go around you. The majority of drivers will just simply go around you. I mean, they won't get like super close to you. They'll give you about 3-4 feet of space. I want cars to pass me. My goal in staying into the right is to open up traffic. I don't want to obstruct traffic. I want people to be able to safely pass me and get on with their life. Long as cars can pass you, everybody's happy. You're good, I'm good, drivers are good, cyclists are good, nobody gets hit, everybody's cool. Tip number 2, be visible. Now, in one of my earlier videos, I spoke about this, things you can wear to be visible. If you're visible, when I say visible, that means easily seen. The likelihood of you getting hit by a car significantly drops. Mass, real big. Things so you can be seen very easily. First thing you can put on your bike is a blinker. It's like a little red light you put on the bike. I personally use a Cygolite Hot Shot 200. Very, very bright, 200 lumens. I mean, it is crazy bright. When I'm riding to and from work and I have to leave my house at 6:15 in the morning and it's still dark outside, I put on more than one light on the back of my bike. I usually put on 2 to 3 lights on the back of my bike, 2 hot shots on my seat post, put a light on my seat stay. I usually put on 2 headlights. I put them on my light to make them look like headlights like this, very bright. I was riding my bike through Sansom Park coming home, and the cop pulled me over for being too bright. Why are you pulling me over, officer? You've got too many lights on your bike. You're too bright. I saw you coming from all the way up Jacksboro Highway. And I was like, isn't that the point? And I said, if it's illegal to be too bright, write me a ticket. You let me go. Because, I mean, seriously. Anyway, I like to be extraordinarily bright. First thing I use are lights. Second thing I use is my butt triangle. Extraordinarily reflective belt. And then I have that triangle right on my booty. When people come up on it, either during the day, during the night, you can see it. I mean, it is extraordinarily bright. The third thing I like to wear are my visible socks. The reason I specifically say socks is because that's the part of my body that is moving the most, going up and down, up and down. And if a driver, they're sitting there, driver's gonna be on their phone. You're driving, looking at their phone. You're not gonna be paying attention. What they need to see is something very bright, something that moves around a lot, something that catches their eye. Most drivers are not going to be scanning the road looking for cyclists. Does it suck? Yes. Is it fair to us cyclists? No. But it's the nature of what we're working with. So I need something that's very visible and on some part of my body that's moving around a lot. So whenever they're driving, they'll see those things moving up and down. Oh, that's a cyclist. I don't want to hit them, so they're going to go around me just like that. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, this is important. Tip number 3, whenever you have a doubt about what a car is going to do, make eye contact with the driver. Look at them. Talk to them like a fellow colleague on the road. If you talk to them and make eye contact with them, that's really helpful.
Button triangle. Most drivers get really confused around cyclists because they don't have any indicators on your bike of where you're going to go. The only thing a driver has is, if they're paying attention, is they can make eye contact with you and your hands. Which is why I always recommend to a cyclist, make eye contact with the driver and let them know where you're going with your hands. Because they don't want to hit you. They just want to know what's going on, what your intentions are.
If I'm riding my bike, I'm on a road, and I see a car come up on the right to a stop sign, they're going to stop, and most people, they kind of creep out a little. They're like, and I want to make sure I'm completely seen. So sometimes I come over to the middle of the lane a little bit, and I wave my arm. And then they see me, they look at me, and I say, thank you. Or I tip my hat to them, and I say, thank you for stopping. Be polite, be kind, be communicative with other drivers. If you do this, it goes a long way. And here's a few smaller tips. These aren't as really important, but they're very, very helpful. Do not wear earbuds. No earbuds. If you're riding on the road with cars, you need to have all your senses about you. You need to be able to smell, see, and hear. Actually, this is a funny story. It's not really super funny, but it is what it is. I was riding my bike on a little country road, another cyclist, but she was riding in oncoming traffic. Do not ride in oncoming traffic. Coming right at me, like head out. And she had earbuds in. Get out of my way. Go to your side of the road. She has earbuds in. She can't hear me, and she starts shouting at me. Hey, there's a car coming up behind you. Girl, I can hear the car coming up behind me. I don't got earbuds in. Well, the car's coming up behind me, and he goes to pass me. She gets up as the car behind me is trying to pass. She's coming over, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. And the girl, well, she's behind me, and she's like yelling and cursing at me. I thought for sure that girl was going to get smacked up into that car. You know what would have been really nice for that girl to have done? Ride her bike on the right side of the road. No earbuds. She couldn't hear anything. I know some of you might disagree with me. I don't consider it absolutely essential, but extraordinarily helpful. Riding your bike with cars, it's not hard. You just have to go out and do it. That's how to ride with cars. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative and entertaining. If you like these videos, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you want to email me at thecivilspoke@gmail.com. If you're ever in Fort Worth, shoot me an email. Hey Dave, let's go for a ride. And I'll meet up with you. We can go for a ride. Hope you like this video. I hope to see you guys out on the road. Be safe. Watch out for cars. Have a good one. I'll see you later.